Okay, so here we're going to do an application of a linear equation in two variables, basically y equals mx plus b. And here's the problem. A person is driving 60 miles an hour towards home. When they begin, they're 540 miles away from home. And the question here is, the problem is to find the equation that relates the distance d from home to the number of hours driven, or the time. Right? So in other words, we want to write distance as a function of time. And again, at this point, I'm assuming that students are somewhat familiar with functions and function notation. So what this notation means is d is going to equal, and on this side we should just have numbers and t for time. Now what's interesting is most students are going to say 60t. They're going to think this slope is 60 because that's the rate of change. However, this is why drawing a picture is usually helpful in word problems. If we draw our picture of a car driving towards home, then we can see the distance is decreasing as the time, the more we travel, the longer we travel. So because the distance is decreasing, this is a negative 60. So we end up with negative 60t. So that's our slope, that's the rate of change. And again, because the rate of change is, we're getting closer to home, that's why this is a negative. Now what do? What's this number do we add here? Well, this is the point, the distance we are away from home when the time is 0, or at the beginning. That's 540. So that's our equation. Of course, we want to plug in values of t to figure out, to make sure it works. But again, what I do here is I try to have students come up with it. I don't just give them the answer. And the interesting thing is this right here. This relates to, our slope is negative, and the reason, to help them see this, to make sense, this is distance, which is our function, that's our y value. This is a distance, and it depends on time. And the distance is 540. And that time, we're getting closer. The distance is decreasing as the time moves forward. So this shows us, because the line falls to the right, our slope has to be negative. So it kind of connects the graph and the picture and so forth with the reason why that slope is negative 60 and not positive.